Okay, everybody. Welcome to day 14 of the main number corner. Today we're going to update our calendar collector. So we're going to spin again. So let's see if I can find that one. All right. So for our next, we now have 1 cup, right? I think we're fairly familiar with 1 cup. How many fluid ounces is 1 cup? And then do our running total and see if there are any other representations that we can use for our running total. All right, today what we're going to do is look at our calendar grid. I'm going to give you, now for sake of time, I'm going to start giving you 3 clues at a time, right? It's going to be a nest and 2 feeding areas, which I'd like you to kind of map out. So when I give you your markers, press pause, put them down on your number corner book for your meadow, on your meadow grid, and then start up again. But here we go. So for nest 5, you're going to go from nest 4, east 4, and then here are your feeding areas A and your feeding areas B with a clue. We have our clue 5, O, O, O. I wonder what that means. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of going through this with you. Okay, you should be using your meadow grid, and I'll show you what it should look like when we're done. So come on back when you have labeled your feeding areas and your nests, and you have recorded your coordinates. All right, so this is how your graph should look. Okay, everything is labeled the way that it's supposed to label. You can see that our main tunnels go from bedding area, or nest to nest to nest to nest to nest, with our feeding areas coming off of each of the main tunnels. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to make some predictions on your meadow grid. Where do you think nest 6 is going to be? Go ahead with a pencil, if you have a pencil. Go ahead and put it in, and then very lightly put in the feeding areas where you think the feeding areas are going to be. I'd be interested to see. Now remember, I'll be giving you three clues each day, just so that we can get this done by the end of our math lessons together. So if you don't have any other questions and you understand all of this, you've made your predictions, you've updated your 2-quart fill and spill, that's all we have to do today. So I hope everything's going well for you. If you have any questions, reach out to your teacher, and if not, enjoy math.